MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 41 of our Detroit Tigers franchise mode. We've got Game 5 of the American League Divisional Series against the Red Sox. This is winner take all. So if you guys are familiar with how baseball works, this is not best of 7, this is best of 5. So whoever wins the third game is going to win the series and go on to the American League Championship Series to take on a mystery team. You guys will find out who that is. It's either between the Angels or the Mariners. We've got Joe Ross on the mound. We're facing off against Chris Sale, and he's going to start this game off with Pedroia grounding out weakly. It's back to Ross for an easy play. Easy out there. Got Xander Bogaerts down 0-2, and he's going to come out firing with that nasty slider. Strike 3, sit down, Xander. See you later. And then we got Mookie Betts, who's been destroying Tigers pitching all series long. He's going to ground out hard to Alex Bregman. So clean inning, clean first inning. Good job by Joe Ross. I hope you guys are excited about this gameplay here because it's going to be a good one. Whether we win or lose, I will throw that out there. Whether we win or lose, this was a good game. And I hope you guys can appreciate that at the very least. Check out the Tigers lineup. Same thing as usual. We are going up against Chris Sales, like I mentioned before, but he was dominant the last time out. Joe Ross did not have his best stuff against his counterpart here. Chris Sale, 10 strikeouts with 1 walk. Joe Ross gave up 4 earned in about 5 or 6 innings. So he's going to have to be better for the Tigers to stand a chance in this game. There's your mystery team. The Angels have won against the Mariners, so we will be playing the Angels if we're going to win this series. The Red Sox will play the Angels if not. You guys can see the other side in the National League. It's going to be the Giants and the Cubs squaring off in their NLCS. So pretty good playoff mix here. Pretty good playoff teams still left alive. JD Martinez up now. Been a great hitter for us all season long, and in this series, he's going to fly out to Mookie Betts for an easy 1-2-3. So Red Sox and Tigers, first inning down. Let's go to the top of the second. Joe Ross in a little bit of trouble here with a runner on, but he's going to strike out Matt Dominguez on a fastball, just looking. So good job by Joe Ross. Let's go to the bottom of the second. Randall Grichuk up. He's going to lace a ball into the gap, and he's going to dig for a double. Pedroia it was hit right at him. He just could not make a play. So lucky break there by the Tigers. Probably could have stretched it to 3, but with Alex Bregman up and he's been hot, he's going to hit a single past Bogaerts. Grichuk will score after a force out led to Grichuk to head to third on the previous batter. So good job by Bregman. He's been hot. We really needed that kind of production late in the order. Line drive here, right past Mark Canha. Bregman thought that ball was going to get caught, and obviously less than 2 outs. You're freezing on a line drive. So good heads-up play by him, but we really needed Josh Rutledge's base hit to actually count. So we wish that he would have at least been a little more aggressive and gotten a home. But Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Going to the next inning here, Joe Ross is going to strike out Josmel Pinto. And then he is going to face Pedroia again, and he's going to strike him out on that nasty slider. So Joe Ross, guys, has been dealing so far in this game. 3 innings in, and he's looking like a boss. Like he's just going to dominate the game and basically flip the scales. Flip the scales, just like Chris Sale did to us. He's going to do that to the Sox lineup here, hopefully. Chris Sale obviously been pitching great. Fly out, Jackie Bradley. Gave him good defense. Mookie Betts here in the next inning. He's going to strike out against Joe Ross. So each pitcher striking out, guys, left and right. Bregman up, going to get a single again. So he's on again. Bregman's already 2 for 2 now with 2 singles. So way to get it started. We got some good speed here on the base path. Looking to take off, get something going here. Rutledge is going to able to line this ball right to right field. Bregman's going to stay aggressive. He's going to take third base, and now we got runners on the corners with James McCann up. He's down 0-2, big situation, and he's going to strike out. So each pitcher, guys, like I was trying to say, each guy, Sale and Ross, are getting the job done, getting in jams and being able to maneuver out, and then just doing things like this. He strikes out Benintendi. Ross now with at least 6 strikeouts, 5 or 6 Ks already. Let's jump to the next inning. Eduardo Nunez gets us started off here against Chris Sale. Chris Sale still out there. Not surprising. 51 pitches in the bottom of the 6th at this point. Nunez takes off. Pinto was unable to corral it, so he's going to get a stand-up stolen base. Puig going to send this ball to Pedroia. Pedroia makes a play and gets the out, but we move the runner over, which is obviously a good thing against Chris Sale. Our big hitter JD's now up. He's got 2 down on him. Looking to do some damage. We really need that run. Every run is at a premium at this point against a guy like Chris Sale. Fly ball going to drop. No. Going to drop into Mookie Betts' glove. So we go to the top of the 6th. Joe Ross still dealing. Strikes out Pinto again. Joe Ross has allowed 1 hit in this game, guys, by the way. So had it not been for a single early on in the game, we're looking at a no-no. We're looking at a no-no. That's how good he was in this game. Michael Taylor, good play out there in center field. So yet again, he's through the 6th inning with no harm, no foul, no damage done. Valbuena going to strike out here. We're already into the bottom of the 6th. We got Alex Bregman coming up. Obviously, he's been hot all series long. He's been hot in this game, staying hot 2 for 2. And he's going to hit a long fly ball out to center field. Is he going to be deep enough? No, because Jackie Bradley is a animal out there in center field. He just eats everything up. Let's go to the top of the 7th. Joe Ross is still out there. He's thrown 8 balls, 57 strikes. He's just been pounding the strike zone all night long. Line drive here to Nunez. Betts cannot believe it. He's been hot all series long. He's been killing Tigers pitching. He knows that that was a big piece of contact. Just needed it to be a little higher, maybe a little lower, maybe found a little gap a little bit to get the Red Sox started. But he's disappointed. Mark Canha picks him up here with a solid line drive single to the base of the wall here. Puig with a great throw and able to hold him to a single. Jackie Bradley up now with 0-1, and he hits a long fly ball, but can Grichuk get there? Yes, he can. He's going to make a play out there in left field. Great job, great defense to hold the Red Sox to be off the board here. They still have yet to score. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th with Josh Rutledge, and he's going to lace a single back up the middle. Pedroia with the dive, but just cannot get to it. So good job by Rutledge. This is going to knock Chris Sale out of the game. John Farrell coming on out, and he's signaling for the righty. And Chris Sale is done, guys. Chris Sale's done for the night. We have the lead. We got a 1-0 lead against one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. This guy was insane in Game 1. He was pretty darn good in this Game 5 elimination game. And they're going to turn to Joe Kelly. And we love, remember guys, we love facing some Joe Kelly. So Tigers offense looking to do some damage here. Got to get this run in. Still got 2 outs though, so this is probably a good situation for Joe Kelly. And Nunez is going to hit a ground ball back to Bogarts, who flips to Pedroia for the easy out. So inning is over. Joe Kelly does his job. Joe Kelly with less than 2 outs, less than 1 out is probably a concern, but in that situation, probably the better call. Joe Ross still dealing, guys. 7 1/3 pitched, 10 strikeouts. So again, he did what Chris Sale did in Game 1. He's going to strike out Matt Dominguez. That's 11 strikeouts, guys. 11 Ks. And then Big Panda going to send a double, at least a double here, off the wall into the gap. Michael Taylor makes the throw back into second base. Probably Panda's not going to make to third, but, you know, you never know. Raul Mondesi pinch runs for him, because obviously that run is extremely important. He's going to get it out as Pinto grounds out. So Joe Ross, 8 innings with none earned and 3 hits allowed. He has been stellar tonight. Tigers with the lead. They're going to go with Tony SIPP, the left-hander. Pretty interesting call here because he did not pitch very well the last time we played him. JD Martinez is going to lift a single past shortstop Bogarts. So now we got a runner on. Good situation for Grichuk, and he's going to get hit. So now we've got runners on first and second. We're going to put Chris Carter in. This is kind of what they wanted. They wanted to get to Valbuena with the lefty on lefty, so we decided to go with our big lefty masher, and he's going to hit a ground ball to second, or to short, flip to second, throws to first. Red Sox get a inning-ending double play, but guys, this is the end of the 8th inning. Tigers are 3 outs away. 3 outs away from coming back from a 2-0 deficit against an elite team like the Red Sox. Can they do it? Pedroia gets them started with a single here. So now we're putting in Bruce Rondon because we need to get these outs. Joe Ross has been pitching great for us all game long, but now it's the big closer's role here to shut this thing down and get the Tigers to an ALCS appearance. We got Bogart striking out, Mookie Betts striking out on the 101-mile-an-hour fastball. Just challenged him. Huge situation. Mark Canha now. This is a big at-bat. Mark Canha has killed Tigers pitching, relief pitching, I should say. Not starters, but relief pitching has been the weak point against Mark Canha. He's got 2 strikes on him. Great pitch there on the outside corner by Rondon. Not throwing the fastball. He's probably expecting it. Gets that slider on the outside for a strike. They're down to their last strike, guys. Can you believe this? The comeback is on, and it's going to be a foul ball. So, Mark Canha making Rondon sweat. Guys, can the Tigers do this thing? Can they do it? Another foul ball. Going to make you sweat. Pressure is cooking. The fans are going wild. Bruce Rondon got to close it out. Ground ball to second base to Rutledge, flips to Nunez, and guys, the Tigers are going to win this series. They came back from 2 games to nothing. The Red Sox threw Chris Sale. They threw David Price. They just could not close it out at Fenway. The Tigers win both games against Sonny Gray and Eduardo Rodriguez. We come back to Detroit. We come back home, win this final game, guys. The rebuild, dare I say it, is complete. The Tigers are no longer in a rebuilding stage. We have done it. We've completed it. Now the job is to build this thing into a dynasty, into a World Series competitor year in and year out. Joe Ross, great performance. 8 innings, 11 strikeouts. That's the way to do it, my friend. Good job there. Good performance, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. If you are excited about facing off against the Los Angeles Angels and Mike Trout, the AL MVP, Mike Trout. So, if you like it, love, and you want more of it, you know what to do. Hit that little red button, hit that red subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video in the ALCS. Go Tigers. Peace.